You know those late-night cram sessions? Endlessly scrolling through YouTube videos, hoping to find just one that makes sense. What if I told you there's a much, much smarter way to learn? Well, in this explainer, we're going to show you exactly how AI is completely changing the study game, turning that overwhelming chaos into a clear, simple plan. Seriously, think about it. The days of trying to memorize entire textbooks, staying up all night fueled by coffee, and getting lost in a dozen different videos just to understand a single topic, that era is gone. AI is here and it's a total game changer. We're going to show you exactly how to use it to your advantage. So you've probably asked ChatGPT to explain a concept or two, right? But what if I told you that's like owning a Ferrari just to drive to the corner store? You are barely, and I mean barely, scratching the surface of what these incredible AI tools can actually do for your studies. So here's our game plan. We're going to walk through a 3-phase journey to completely transform your study habits, from research all the way to presentation. And stick around, because we'll finish up with 5 pro tips to make you an absolute AI master. You know, the biggest challenge for students today isn't a lack of information, it's that we're drowning in it. The real struggle is trying to navigate this giant ocean of data without a map, and that usually just leads to confusion before you even get started. So let's dive into our first phase, building a rock-solid foundation with smart research. This is all about getting rid of that "where do I even begin" feeling and turning all that chaos into pure clarity, right from the get-go. And here's the crucial shift in mindset. Instead of just randomly grabbing bits of information and getting totally overwhelmed, the new way is to use AI to build a strategic roadmap before you even crack open a book. It's about planning first, then executing. For this kind of work, a tool like Gemini is an absolute beast. It's got this deep research mode that basically acts like your own personal research assistant. It scans the live web, articles, papers, even YouTube videos, and gives you a structured, logical plan with sources you can actually go and check. It's amazing. And this is how you use it. You don't ask a simple question. You give it a detailed mission. You're not just asking what to study, you're telling it to become a data analyst, to crunch a decade of exam papers, and build you a personalized, actionable roadmap designed for maximum scores. See the difference? Now, to get these kinds of amazing results from any AI, you gotta remember what I call the spoon-feed principle. Seriously, treat it like a brilliant 5-year-old. Don't assume it can read your mind. You have to give it a clear role, context, a specific goal, and step-by-step instructions. And this just shows you the difference perfectly. On the left, a boring question gets you a boring textbook answer. But on the right, by giving it a persona, a role, and specific instructions, you get an explanation that's tailored, simple, and actually useful. The quality of your output is 100% tied to the quality of your input. Okay, so you've built a powerful research foundation. Awesome. Let's move on. Now we've got to tackle the next huge challenge, taking all that knowledge you've absorbed and actually being able to express it clearly when it counts. You ever sit in an exam and you just blank out? You think, I know this, I studied it, why can't I write it down? Well, that's a real thing. It's called the expression problem, and it's super common because our school system often focuses way more on memorizing facts than on the actual skill of expressing them. So what's the secret to beating this? It's surprisingly simple. You have to stop thinking about information as just a long list of facts you have to memorize. Instead, you need to process it as a story. Let's take something super complex, like protein synthesis. Instead of just memorizing a bunch of jargon, you can ask an AI like ChatGPT-4 to turn it into a story. Suddenly, the DNA is a library with a master blueprint. The mRNA is a messenger, and the ribosome is a factory. This simple narrative just clicks in your brain, making it way easier to remember and explain. And this is so important to remember. AI is not some magic button that does all the work for you. It's a partner that works with you. You have to treat it that way. Argue with it, ask it counter questions, brainstorm ideas together, and refine the output as a team. Okay, so you've done your research. We've written everything down clearly. But believe it or not, that's only 2/3 of the battle. How you actually present your work is often the thing that makes it either memorable or completely forgettable. All right, take a look at this number. 60,000 times. This number represents a fundamental truth about the way every single one of our brains is wired. Any ideas what it is? That's right. Your brain literally thinks in pictures. It processes visuals 60,000 times faster than plain old text. That's why making your projects and your notes look good isn't just a fun extra. It's absolutely essential if you want to make an impact. And the best part is, AI makes adding this kind of flair incredibly easy. With tools like Leonardo AI, you can generate any custom image you can imagine. With something like ElevenLabs, you can turn your notes into a podcast to listen to while you're at the gym. And with new video models like Sora, you can even create little animations. The possibilities are just getting insane. All right, let's bring it all together. Here are 5 pro tips that will help you build a repeatable system and turn you into a true AI power user. Tip number 1, stop jumping between random tools. Build a dedicated AI toolkit. Know your go-to tools for specific tasks, like Gemini for deep research, ChatGPT-4 for writing, and Canva AI for visuals. Then just put them in a browser folder so you can get to work fast. Pro tip number 2 is understanding that not all AIs are the same. You've got reasoning models like ChatGPT, which are great for deep thinking and analysis. And then you have retrieval models like Gemini, which are built to pull fast, factual data straight from the web. You got to use the right tool for the job. And finally, our last 3 tips. Treat the AI like a real study partner. Debate with it. After you finish a chapter, have it create a pop quiz for you. This forces active recall, which is one of the best ways to learn. And if you're ever stuck looking for a tool, check out a site like There's an AI for that. It's a massive directory for everything. So as you can see, AI isn't here to replace us. It's here to augment us, to make us better, to help us learn smarter, not just harder. The future of education is all about this partnership between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Really, the ultimate takeaway is this. Your ability to work with these powerful tools isn't just a cool skill anymore. It's quickly becoming a fundamental requirement for success, no matter what you do. And that leaves us with one last kind of mind-blowing thought to chew on. As AI keeps evolving at this crazy pace, you have to ask, what does the future of education even look like? In 5 years, will we even need schools and colleges as we know them today? What do you think?